Okay, we're on to the second video now for Enter Sandman by Metallica. We're looking at part 5 on your PDF file. It's the third line. We're looking at the part that goes. Okay, we're going to play it once through with the drums and then we'll break down exactly what's happening. Again, you'll notice that on the count of 1 is nothing, so it's starting on the offbeat, and 2 and like that, for example, starting on the and after the 1. Now I'm going to sort of do a lead in from the preceding bar just to get the rhythm so you can hear the continuity. Otherwise it sounds sort of quite empty starting by itself. Sort of much in the same way when the song started at the beginning, you had that open, you had that offbeat before the 1 at the intro riff. Remember that from the first video? Same sort of concept here. We're going to go. Same thing over here. But anyway, enough talking. Let's put the track on, make it work for us. And it's 4 times in a row. Okay. Also, there is apparently an app with drum beats like the drum beat I'm using. In other words, this over here. And as a bassist, we definitely want to get used to playing along with the drums. So please try and get the app. There is a free app as well. So just go to Play Store, whatever you're using for your cell phone, and get it. It's really going to help. Now, anyway, onto the tab. I'm going to focus now more onto the fretting hand. As we said, we start with a lead in, but after that lead in, now the beginning of part 5 starts on the and after the count of 1. So we're going to pick up with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and like that. Okay, it's a quite easy phrase. I'll come a bit more central this so you can get the frets a bit clearer. That's fret 5, that's fret 7, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to have this 4 notes quite quick in a row. Do it slow motion. There is a slide again, as we mentioned. The forward slashes always represent the slide. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. We got that, speeding it up slowly as we go along. Again, we mentioned in video 1, if they tell us to slide, but they don't tell us to slide from where, but only tell us to slide where to, then we assume 2 frets. So we're going to go, that's a 2 fret slide. If you do 3 by accident, as we demoed in the first video, or 1, it should still sound so close and the same that you wouldn't really tell the difference. But aim for 2, it's always a safe assumption, a safe technique to do. Okay, so we've got 3 bars in a row for part 5, and then you end up with this over here. I'm going to focus more onto the top end of the neck so you can see it, because that's where the phrase takes place. It's quite simple. 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 2, 0. One more time. And it should be quite quick. And if you use the 3rd finger, not a big deal, but try and get the middle finger. That'll be first place. We're going to put them both together now. We'll zoom out a little bit so we can get the top end of the neck properly. We're going to do 3 riffs of the same as written down there, and then listen for the change at the end. Here we go. 1 and we got that. And one more time before we end off, we're going to put the drums back on, because after this riff, everything gets quite easy for the next part. Okay, I'm going to rewind the drums, and I'm going to put that 4 and 1 and just to lead into the riff. Otherwise, again, like I said, it feels weird just starting in the middle of nowhere. It's nice to sort of lead in or to continue from the previous part of the song. Okay, now we said the next part super easy. Let's prove that. Okay, it's going to sound like this. You're looking at a whole lot of zeros. It's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 and 3 and 4. Now watch out for the third bar, because the third bar has a 3, not a 1. Okay, so slow motion, both left and right hand. We're going to accent that first note, or that first fret at the end of each bar, because it's your accent, your focused beat. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so I purposely played it maybe a little too accent, but just to help you focus in on the beat. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around a bit now so you can focus more onto the fretting hand. We're going to try the drum beat with it, and let's go. 2, 3, 4 and. Did it 3 times, it should have been twice, but such a cool riff, we just couldn't resist it. Okay, I hope you got it going, I hope you got it under wraps, got 122 beats running nice and smooth with your drum beat, and it's as simple as that. And then one more time, on your picking technique, I don't really mind if you go like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 with one finger, but if you want to walk it like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I don't mind if you walk it as well. In fact, maybe it's not a bad idea to get into the walking of the fingers at the slower beats as well. But I must be honest, because of the nature of this song, because of the sheer driving rhythm, I'm very tempted to stay with just one finger, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, I prefer using the one finger. It just drives so nicely into Sandman. And then just quickly, you'll notice on the third bar when it plays that 3, you let the note ring. So it's going to go. And that last little riff over there that I'm playing now is basically the same ending off that you used in part 5, and it's going to be exactly the same. Okay, so we got that. And that's enough for this part. We'll see you for the pre-chorus on the next video. So it's quite a long song, quite a busy song, but you're going to get some really cool focused off beats when you're playing over here. Listen for your accents, listen for the driving of the bass. For this song, the bass and the drummer drive the band follows you. Okay, so your guitarist doesn't lead for this one, you are the rhythm for this one. So make sure you're playing loud, make sure you're playing strong, make sure your accents are in the right place, get a drum beat working, and it's going to sound cool. Thank you very much.